Hello. Got yet another double dry hop pseudo Sue variant. This is with Krush hops. Krush is a somewhat new American hop. Finally, a hot new American hop, one that's not from New Zealand. So many New Zealand hops these days. And I've really enjoyed Krush when I've had it. I'm expecting to like this one. I like the Peacherine pseudo Sue I got like a year ago. This one's a little over a month old, unfortunately. Wish it wouldn't be so slow to market. And actually, there's some places that got it like several weeks ago, and then you don't see it at other places. But whatever, it's canned September 4th. Today's October 8th, and it's 5.8% alcohol. I think for a lot of these Pseudo Sue variants, they use Citra in some way. Like Citra might be part of the hot side hops in the brewing process, and then might be all double dry hopped or all dry hopped with Krush. Maybe there is some Citra as part of the dry hop or the first dry hop. I'm not totally sure. But here we go. And it's not super hazy. You can sort of see my finger through there. It's got some color to it, not super pale. But this is a little old, so there might be some sediment on bottom. Head looks decent. Probably won't stick around too long, though. So there you go. And it smells good. The aroma's not explosive. But I think it was only sitting on the shelves for a couple days at the place I got it. So, I don't know, maybe, who knows if it was refrigerated for its life before that. I bet there's some Citra in this, but what I do like is that it's very citrusy. A little bit of a woodiness. But also, it just kind of smells like orange soda. Like a very bright, sweet, fruity note. And just like all the oranges, tangerine, clementine. I guess clementines are a kind of tangerine, I think. And it's not like there's no big yeast note to it. It's not like creamsicle-y or too candy like. Just orange with a little bit of a woody dankness. Yeah, that's what they say. Ferocious notes of citrus and woody aromatics. Yeah. And pretty clean otherwise. That's kind of why I like a lot of the Sues. It seems like the special variants are definitely better than the regular Pseudo Sue, and even King Sue's okay. But I like that. It's just kind of simple. Very, very low in bitterness. A little bit of a drying thing in the finish from the hop oils. Maybe it gets a little woodier. I guess the question is, will it get really woody and kind of leafy in the finish, or like taste like old hops? I'm not noticing any oxidation quite yet. Sometimes these beers can get a little incensey. That's what I don't like. It really takes away from the bright fruitiness that I like. That's pretty good, but yeah, the finish is getting a little bit spicy. We'll see what happens. This can, I don't know if it got turned around a bit or flipped upside down a bit, but it looks like there could be some more sediment. I don't know. It's not super hazy. Yeah, it's getting a little more maybe grapefruity, a little bit more orange peely. And I guess there's some bitterness coming in there. Yeah, the finish is a little bit of a lip smacking sort of brisk quality to it. Like if you have Lipton brisk iced tea, it's super sweet. Well, it used to be. I want to go deep into it. I haven't had Lipton brisk iced tea in a long time. Looked at the ingredients recently, and they add fake sweetener to it, and I didn't even tell anyone. So maybe it's different now. But a lot of those beers, they add a little bit of some like acid or some ester or something that really makes the finish dry out and kind of be lip smacking despite its sweetness. This has a little bit of that. But I think what I like about Krush is that there's a little bit of that old school kind of pininess, kind of resinous quality to it. It's not as strong as like Centennial or Columbus on those, but this actually does have some bitterness. It's slow to build. And the flavor, yeah, it's getting more dank and kind of woody and kind of piney, but not piney like Centennial or like old school West Coast type stuff. Not quite like that, but pretty close. But leaning heavy on the orange for sure. Yeah, though it's more bitter now, it still has a pretty bright, fresh orange quality to it. Well carbonated. Let's see what's in the bottom here. And the feel is okay. It's not too bubbly and bitey. That's what happened to Toppling Goliath. Oh, I don't know. Around 2020 or something. A lot of their IPAs, the heads started getting not as good. This one's not bad actually. But back when they did the bombers, that was like, and the bottles, that was like the heyday of Toppling Goliath IPAs. But that's pretty decent actually. Yeah, now I'm getting. It's more than orange too. A lot of people like to say fruit stripe gum. There's sort of a bit of a Jolly Rancher melange of candy fruits flavors, but not just straight candy. That's what I like. It's not bubble gum. It's not cotton candy. It's actual fruits, but fruit flavored candy. Yeah, maybe it's a little similar to like El Dorado, which I'm a big fan of. And there might be a little bit of a bite in the throat, a little bit, but it's not chalky. It has a surprising amount of bitterness, honestly. And that head looks pretty good. It's got some nice soapy, rocky stuff happening. I can never really get it on camera that well, but that's always a good sign. Even though there are some giant bubbles that are kind of popping fast. But maybe this hop just has a lot of good oils that help with the feel and the head retention. Mm-hmm. Not ultra soft, but for a 5.8% alcohol beer, a lot of body, perfect amount of sweetness, I'd say. Yeah, it's when it's too sweet and candy forward. This is definitely hop forward. It's like these flavors and aromas are being driven by the hops and just supported by some yeast stuff going on. And now when I get my nose in there, it's moving towards tropical stuff. And there's like a candy aspect to it, but it's not too much. It's almost like papaya. Peach, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. That is definitely good. I wish it weren't $18 a 4-pack, but I think I just love this hop. I think Krush is my new favorite hop, and this one's still in good shape. I would have loved to have this when it was ultra fresh. But however Toppling Goliath is packaging and dealing with their beers, it seems like they do last pretty well beyond a month, even if they're sitting on a warm shelf. But I guess that's probably it. So this is like pretty decent. Maybe it's just getting a little too woody in the finish, but if you kind of stop and smell it, take your time. Oh, this review is so long. You can really appreciate it, and maybe some of that woodiness is coming from the age, but I'm not really getting off flavor oxidized hops that I can notice. So this is a 4.4, 4.3.5, 4.35. Bye.